Now to switch back into some sad shit. Um, this Pop Smoke situation continues to develop during the trials, and it's getting nastier and nastier with every update.
With what happened?
Yeah.
Oh God, what's the recent update?
So allegedly, the shooter. Well, not allegedly.
Wait.
Not the place to use it.
The person that's on trial said that he didn't do it. You talking about that? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which is nasty. He said that he's the alleged shooter, but he said that he didn't shoot him. He just drove them to shoot him. But
You think he's lying?
But then he said he didn't tell them to shoot them. He told them to use the flower vase to hit Pop Smoke with the flower vase and not the gun. And now it just becomes even more.
So he was in the house.
Yeah, they all
He
were.
was okay. So he was a driver, but he also was in the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he told the person that did shoot him, even though I don't think he's telling who shot him,
to use a vase.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
Yeah.
And by accident or intentionally?
I don't know. It's just like the more details, it just becomes more and more stupid, and that's the thing.
But now it's done for him. You know, the whole snitch thing.
It's done for all of them.
Yeah. That's a shame. Imagine throwing away your life for something like this. Like, nothing, that just had to happen.
For a watch?
Just sad.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what else I hate too? I actually saw something with this saying like, oh, like someone said something about he's just a kid about like the killer. I'm like, Pop Smoke was like, he's only 19, he's just a kid. I'm like, Pop Smoke wasn't even 21. They were like the same age. Wasn't he like 19 or 20? He wasn't 21 yet.
He would have been 20 then.
He was 20. Everybody like, do you not realize Pop Smoke was a kid too then? Like, somebody said something. Like, oh, these kids are in trial. They're all kids. Okay, and Pop Smoke was a kid too. Like, and?
Yeah, the story gets nastier and nastier. It depresses me, not gonna lie. Because it's like...
pointless.
Because I was listening to on Doug's album, Mac Miller is on there, and Juice WRLD is on there. And hearing their voices will send you into a spiraling depression, especially if you were fans of them, because it's like, man, like you won't ever hear somebody that's talented ever produce any art again.
And
like,
for us, we were just watching that Louis Vuitton show.
Yeah, where
and
he was
seeing him in the audience was like eerie. I was like, that's so crazy. Yeah. And it was only like a month before. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that YouTube video was posted like literally days before he actually died.
And most of the pictures, like this, what we're looking at right now on the screen.
Yeah, I think that was from the show.
Yeah, this was from the show.
The clouds in the background. Yep,
this was from the show. A lot of the pictures from him
that Louis fit
was like the last time that we saw him publicly was the Louis show. But yeah, I don't have a ton of analysis on this one, but it just gets nastier and nastier because it's finger pointing and it just makes it more stupid. And you know, obviously people shouldn't die in general, but the way that they keep adding more stupidity to the story just makes it more infuriating.
The lawyer, Darden.
Yeah.
Walker's lawyer. So yeah, it was for him too.
Yeah.
You're gonna defend someone who killed like an up and coming young rapper. That's a good look.
And his argument is that he specifically voiced his opposition to any violence before Pop Smoke was fatally shot. But
who is he blaming? He's
not blaming anybody, but he's just trying to get his specific charge dismissed. It is clear.
The gunman was a 15-year-old. That's crazy.
Wait, it says that he did not enter the house. His client never entered Smoke's residence. It is clear from the evidence that he did not enter the house, was not armed, and did not personally kill the victim. Moreover, the evidence is clear that the defendant did not share the actual killer's intent to kill.
And this ain't that now. The trial's on now. So that's why we're getting this.
He admitted that Walker assaulted the 15-year-old gunman after learning that he murdered Pop Smoke. He faces a maximum of life in prison without the possibility of parole. So they do know who did it, or he is snitching, or he's not snitching, or
they already had the 15-year-old.
They already had him.
Okay, so why is this guy getting so much press? Just because he was the only one over 18, probably.
Probably.
I think everybody in that group was young, but this guy was 19, so his trial's public.
Yeah, this is so they're gonna. I'm confused what the angle is here, because maybe because they didn't charge him with being an accessory to murder, because I'm not like super familiar. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not like a ton familiar with the way the court system works. But if you're not initially charged with something, can you then eventually be charged with it? Because if they decide
Yeah,
that,
can they add charges? Because like, isn't technically like the trial for the specific charge?
yeah, so like that's what I'm wondering. But then to me that would be considered double jeopardy, no, where you can't be tried twice for the same crime.
Yeah, right.
Because
Because if he's facing a maximum life sentence, would you receive a life sentence for being an accessory if you
no,
didn't actually pull the trigger? So they think he's
well
the.
possibly, but
Well, yeah,
I
true.
don't think
Because it was
so.
still such a high profile killing.
But it's
And you were still a
interesting
part of it, so you're still like a risk.
because if they are able to prove this, I could see him getting off. But it's just interesting if they would be able to at least then
Try him again for
switch it to
accessory.
being an accessory.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure about that. That's a good question.
Any lawyers that are watching this, in the off chance that any lawyers watching this,
If I didn't
definitely
do accounting, I would have been a lawyer, but I'm too
definitely
shy.
let us,
to be a
definitely let
lawyer.
us know. But yeah, it just makes it more sad, more stupid. Like saying, "Hey, throw a vase at him instead of shooting him." Like, don't shoot him, throw a vase at him. It's just like it's the stupidity of it, which
Like
is like
that means nothing now.
which is now draining.
He's
Like,
gone. Like, okay, cool. You would have do a vase, cool. Like,
shouldn't-
it's not even relevant.
shouldn't have drove him to the house.
Yeah.
So he should get charged too for murder
It's just so dumb.
because you drove them knowing they had firearms in the car.
Yeah,
So
and
like,
that could have got deadly.
they brought it in.
And they know like what Pop's most like vibe was like
Well, they said
if
allegedly.
you no, but if he
didn't know.
was in the shower and stuff, he would have been probably been shooting back. If he was more alert and they didn't catch him, like it sucks that they caught him literally in the shower. Like, of course you had to be in the shower. But that's where the whole somebody on the inside might have said something. But I don't know if that's true. This might have been a bad coincidence. But I feel like if he was in the shower, I mean, he still might have been asleep. Maybe not. He might have been up. I feel like if he was more alert, it could have been like a shootout, and it might have got bad though. Because it was more of them than him.
Yeah. Well, the
Did
story is
they
that
all have guns though?
the people in the house.
No,
The other people, I think so,
or just the
something
killer,
like that.
just the kid. But
I think they all might have had it, but I could be wrong. I hate to give misinformation
yeah,
because it's
we don't know for sure.
yeah, and I haven't really been paying attention to the trial. I kind of just pay attention to the headlines because we got a lot of information initially, and I don't really expect much to come out. Much more information to come out.
The trials in Cali, of course, right?
Yeah,
What's
except
California's laws as far as trials? Did they publicize them, or is it just the pictures that we get?
no, you yeah.
Oh yeah, duh, O.J. Simpson. Duh. No, some states they don't publicize trials.
Yeah.
Okay, so you actually could watch this if you wanted to, but it's just not. I guess not everybody's talking about it like that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because some states are different, but the O.J. Simpson trial was live. I think Florida, Cali, New York, you can't.
Nope.
New York is just pictures. So annoying. I wonder if they ever change that.
Yeah. Well, rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
Just
It's dumb.
stupid situation.
A lot of these deaths, especially for celebrities, are just dumb. It's like so preventable.
Yeah.